Good morning. So I noticed something yesterday, which I thought I might share because you might relate to it. I think as I'm going through my journey in life, becoming more aware of my own crap and blocks, limiting beliefs, thoughts I have about myself that perhaps have been hidden in the subconscious. You know, it's all very well going, oh, I feel this about me, I'm feeling really great. And then, you know, the universe will send someone along and trigger it and go, no, you're fooling yourself. And I think so many people can just go through life ignoring the triggers and just going, that's you, that's you, that's you. And they don't turn it around and make it about them at all. You know, sometimes it could just be external factors and you're like, no thank you, I don't like that energy. Sometimes there will be a reason why that person is triggering you, and if it's a consistent thing, it might be something that you need to look at. Anyway, so yesterday I did a little video about scrolling, doing an experiment. Scroll through your feed and just be aware of what comes up in your body, in your emotions, as to what interests you or what you look at and go, I have an interest in that, or something about that draws me toward it. And yesterday I had a similar experience, but in a different light. So I was looking at someone that I follow, don't know this person in real life, they live the other side of the world, and they do lots of kind of singing and very expressive, a quite bubbly personality. And something about me was looking at something she had shared, and I felt this kind of judgment toward what she was doing in her, where she is in her life, what she was expressing. And then this other voice kind of behind me almost went, what are you judging there? What is the problem? Why is that bothering you? And I had to look, I had to think, oh yeah, why is that bothering me? I don't know this person from Adam. Who cares what she's up to? Why does it bother me? And as I looked more closely and put that judgment under the microscope, I realized that there was an element of what she was doing that I realized I saw in myself. And it kind of didn't shock me. I was like, it was like an aha moment. Yes, because we're all on a journey. We're all going somewhere. We've all got these things that we have to get through to get to where we're going. And sometimes there can be pain in the way. And I noticed her pain. That's what I'd seen. And I'd judged it, almost seen through it, you know, and then recognized that perhaps it was a very similar pain to things that I've experienced. So then I went and looked at the backstory behind her pain, which I hadn't looked up at before. I just made this judgment. And when I read her story and her backstory as to where she was and how she got to where she is today, it resonated completely. And I realized she's on the same path as me, you know, and she's gone through similar experiences to me and has having to process this pain of, you know, broken relationships and a life that you thought you had that it no longer is. And suddenly, flip, the judgment had gone and I had a backstory and I understood where she was coming from, and it made sense why she carried this slight protectiveness, I suppose, around her, and I recognized it in me. But what it looked like initially was a snap judgment. A snap judgment. And if we do that in life, without the awareness of perhaps, not always, but perhaps it's something in here. Why are you judging that? Maybe flip it round, make it be a mirror to you. It's you. You can see beyond your own bullshit, you know, and then, okay, it's not great to carry that around, so let's remove it. Let's work on removing it. Let's work on removing the pain. Let's work on removing this protectiveness that stops us being fully in our power, fully in our authenticity, and allow us to trust, allow us to open up, allow us to be seen to others fully, more open. But that's a process, isn't it? You know, you have all these things that happen. But I found it very interesting that it looked like a snap judgment to begin with, when actually it was recognition. It was recognition that she felt very similar emotions to things that I have felt. So just awareness. Bring awareness to what you're thinking, what you're judging, what you like, what you don't like. And it was an instantaneous, very quick process of thinking. Didn't have to sit there for hours coaching myself through. It was a dot, aha. Thanks for that. Yep, recognize it. Try not to do that. Move on. So, yeah, be aware of what you're judging. Be aware of what you're interested in. Why?